Diamond Richardson, Rosemary Julian, and Kayla Thomas.
Of the ring is from Baloncesto. He is assisted by Rachel Triplett. That is your Hayward Rain. And that, the starting lineup for the San Francisco Riptide.
And starting lineup for the San Francisco Riptide.
At guard number 2, Chloe Sterling.
We've got Chloe Sterling.
At guard number 5, Sydney Richards.
Sydney Richards.
At guard number 11, Bailey Banal. At center number 12, Dana Hamilton. And at forward number 24, Alexis Whitfield. The head coach for this game from the San Francisco Riptide is John Bynum. That is the starting lineup for the San Francisco Riptide.
Already tipping off from the rain, we've got Kayla Thomas.
It's WPBA basketball.
Afiki here to jump off the ball. All right, it looks like the Rain's going to start off with the ball here, approaching top of the court. Yeah. A little bit of a thunder there. And the Riptide's going to get it on the break. The Riptide starts off with the first points of the game here. Quick little transition.
And that was Chloe Sterling for the Riptide.
Riptide really applying pressure here on the ball. And another turnover by the Riptide.
Doing a really good job of forcing those turnovers already.
Diamond pushing up the court.
Just off
He's up. Just off iron here. Already off to a fast pace. Diamond Richardson drives right. He's going to hand it off for a three. And it's just off right to left. Attacking from the corner, kicking it back out. Riptide applying a lot of pressure here.
Running out of time here.
Almost another turnover.
Put it up.
And it's going to be a shot clock violation. Again, the Riptide really making the Rain feel their defensive presence so far early in this game.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job of setting up their presence as a defensive team right at the start of the season.
Brandy Williams brings the ball up the court. My apologies, that's going to be Chloe Sterling. Oh, a little bump and tussle here at the corner end here. Looks like it's going to be Hayward Rain ball.
And we've got a timeout on the floor here.
And then, Anisha, what are you seeing so far already to start the game that the Rain are struggling with?
I think mostly it's just really holding on to that ball. San Francisco's doing a really good job of just interrupting their offense and just getting right in their faces and just finding ways to interrupt their plays and what they're setting up. So Hayward just needs to do a little bit better job, just really making sure they're completing those passes, completing everything.
Well, hopefully they can get off to a better start here. It's already only down 2-0, but the intensity is already high, and it looks like the Riptide wants to send a message early to start this game for their season. Looks like we have 2 free throws here for Alameda San Juan. All right, so the Rain here on the board finally. 1-2, with 8:20 left in the first quarter. Let's see if they can get
Days
more
Jackson
points.
takes it. Oh, just off.
Alameda San Juan kicks it back out to the top of the court.
Diamond Richardson trying to finish it out.
Shot clock expiring here. What a nice rebound. Kicks it back out to the corner here to Kayla Thomas. Kicks it back out.
Good. That was good patience right there, especially just waiting for that defender to collapse and then
Absolutely. Ooh, it looks like Riptide's pushing up the court again.
Ooh.
And that's going to be a bucket for Diamond Richardson. Riptide don't seem to be slowing down anytime soon. Looks like a foul was called here on the floor.
On number 11 from San Francisco, that's Mele Finau.
Like Diamond Richardson gonna look to get this inbound here. Gets it into Kayla Thomas. And again, applying that defensive pressure. And it's gonna be an illegal screen, so it's gonna be the Riptide ball here coming up.
And Sterling will trigger it in for the Riptide.
All right, coming off the screen here. A little float over the top. It's not going to go in. Then Rosemary here bringing the ball up the right side of the court. Looking to penetrate the middle. And that's going to be a turnover. Riptide again come up with another turnover. It really seems like Diamond Richardson is controlling the pace of the offense for them so far. Misses that shot there, but she really has the Riptide running full throttle here. All right.
Aaliyah San Juan does a nice job of laying it in. Quick drive to the lane.
Strong take by Aaliyah. Riptide looking to push the pace again here. Randy Williams takes it strong. The paint is going to dish it off to Richardson. I can't get it to go, but a good look there. And here come the Rain. Kicking it back out. Good feed. In and out. Tough bucket there for Kayla Thomas. Scores now 4-7 with the Rain on top by 3. Shot there. Looked like she tried to hit it off the knee, and the Rain are coming back. Pushing it full court. Looks like Deja Jackson took a little bit of a tumble there. It's going to be Riptide ball here taking it out.
Chloe Sterling's going to lead it up the floor. She's done a really nice job of facilitating the offense here for San Francisco already.
And look at this pressure again. It looks like both teams now have adjusted. A good basket.
And Aaliyah San Juan's going to go quick up the floor, really trying to push that pace.
Nope, kicks it out to the corner here. That's going to be a 3.
Just off for Richardson.
So both teams pushing the pace here. And it looks like almost a turnover there. A little rattled the Riptide look right now. And it's going to be a break for the Rain. Pull up 3. And it's in and out by Leah San Juan. But a good look, though. Nusha, it looks like the rain have finally settled in. What do you think they've been able to accomplish in these last couple of minutes here?
I think they've done a good job of slowing down a bit. I think first few possessions, it looked like they were just rushing a little bit, just really trying to get it up and in instead of taking their time, really using shot clock, like making sure they're making clean passes, finishing every possession.
All right, inbound pass here. San Juan has the top of the key. Calling for the screen here. The shot clock is counting down here. About 5 seconds left on the clock.
Just off for San Juan.
So again, it looks like both teams now have officially woken up and applied some pressure.
This is a media timeout.
And something that I'm seeing is Aaliyah San Juan already is really standing out to me as someone doing a really great job of facilitating her team's offense. She played with the Rain last season. She was starting for them all season, averaged 13.1 points a game, and from Portugal originally.
Yeah, she really seems to, just from the start, even of this game, the heart and the energy so far for the Rain. So it'll be interesting to see how that carries over to the second half of this ballgame. All right, it looks like we got some charity stripe shots coming up here. Yanessa Yaniguez at the free throw line. This is the first one. It's funny, though, that the fast pace of this game, you'd assume that the score would be higher.
Yeah, you would, but I guess
As Yaniguez makes the second free throw.
probably just settling into the first game of the season definitely will take a little bit of time to really settle and find their pace.
Yaniguez misses the third as well. That's rebounded for the Riptide, heading back down the court. It looks like it's a tough bucket there for McDonald Perry.
Nice finish there. She did a really good job just getting straight through those defenders and just going straight through the basket.
Rain looking like they're trying to pick up the pace a little bit here. But again, Riptide applying that pressure. Brandy Williams gets caught here. Not sure what the call was here. It looks like another foul in the motion of shooting here, so and it's gonna be, looks like 2 shots here for San Juan. She makes the first one. Ties the game up for the Rain. My correction here, just 1 shot, 1 foul shot for the Rain, and they're gonna take it out on the sideline here. All right, inbounded here. San Juan has the ball at the top of the key, moving with intention and pace, but it looks like she's getting in trouble with the defense here. Gets it off the glass. San Juan again with a tough bucket, puts the Rain up by 2 points, now 11-8.
Really, really nice finish there by San Juan. I mean, she's only 5'3", but she does a really good job of just being quick and like seeing those spaces in the defense, just being able to find her way through them.
Absolutely. Let's see if the Riptide can respond, and a nice tough bucket there.
From Finau Tonga, doing a really good job.
All right. Looks like the Rain is trying to come back here. Yaniguez hands it off to San Juan. San Juan gives it right back over here. And it looks like it's going to be a foul. Rosemary's going to be rewarded here, going to get sent to the line.
And it looks like it's going to be on number 10, Anaya McDonald Perry.
So the intensity has now been balanced between these two teams here, both the Rain and the Riptide, really taking it to each other. And so is the fouls racking up against both teams so far. All right, first free throw made good. Rosemary Julian puts the Rain up. Now 12 to 10. A little bit under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter.
And shooting now, we've got Rosemary Julian.
This is the second one there. 1 for 2 at the stripe. And a full pass here. That's going to be a turnover. Looks like they weren't quite on the same page. Wanted to push the pace to their typical offensive tempo.
Yeah, you could see McDonald Perry looking for it a little bit, but the pass just wasn't where she thought it would be, so just a little bit off right there.
Definitely. You got Inigas here, bringing it up here. And it back off. And taking a jumper here for Brandy Williams, but that's just off right. And here
Nice
come the
rebound,
Riptide
Taylor
again on a fast break. And that's going to be good. Nice way to respond there by McDonald Perry to put the points back on the even spectrum, I suppose. Tie game, 12-12.
Hayward takes a timeout here. I think Nia McDonald Perry is starting to do a good job of really finding her pace and finding her offense and doing a good job of knowing where she needs to be.
Yeah, who do you think the other players on the Riptide are going to need to be here to sort of gain some separation? Because it seems like it's going back and forth now between these two teams.
I saw Chloe Stirring at the beginning doing a pretty good job of just, she looked like she was a few steps ahead at all times, really finding her teammates. So I think she definitely needs to be able to just find all her teammates and just complete possessions.
We'll see what the game plan here is coming out of this timeout for both teams. But so far, it has definitely been an exciting one for fans. Back and forth pace, a lot of physicality, and some tough buckets so far early on.
Yeah, good break from this Bay Area heat wave to be inside watching this cool game today. Especially in an air-conditioned gym.
Right? Very hot outside. I'm sure they're appreciating that AC. All right, the Rain's got the ball here. Inigas is going to bring the ball up the court. Coming with pace here. Hands it off. But sort of Rain loves to do the handoffs off the perimeter.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a turnover.
That was really nice. And that's,
All
again,
right.
Nia McDonald Perry just
And
doing a
this is the basket, but again, the pressure is there.
really good pressure from McDonald Perry there.
Riptide got the ball, recovered it. Looking to score inside, and that's a turnover. The Rain are going to bring it back the opposite court with Inigas controlling the pace, pushing it up. And a good defensive play there with getting the deflection off the fast break.
Yep.
Rain taking the inbound under the basket out here. It's going to kick it out. See what the plan is, shooting from the perimeter, and that's going to be good. Paloma Ramirez with the triple. Riptide bringing it up.
Good. It's about 2 minutes to go left in this first quarter.
Really trying to get it inside, I noticed the second time, and that's denied, but there's contact. Afiki with the block, but also the foul for the Rain. That's going to send
Finau Tonga to the free throw line.
¡Woo! Bienvenidos a la...
to try and knock these two down. All right, the first free throw gets to go.
And Tonga's actually a local here for college, played at St. Mary's College of California and then San Jose State, each for 2 years, and then Minnesota for 1 year.
She's already got some relative good experience, and she goes 2 for 2 at the line. So the Riptide really needed that to slow things down. Just a little bit to catch their breath with this fast-paced game so far. And that looks like another turnover. Riptide still relentless in the foul and 1. Tough basket there, finished through contact by Jaslyn Woods. Very tough bucket, way to maintain concentration and finish through the contact there. That's got to get her team going. Jasmine looking to finish that three-point playoff and does. The Rain looking to respond here. Alvarado drives down the lane with the pump fake. Tries
Really
to
good
dish it,
defense.
and it's off iron.
Taylor
Riptide
Lindsay bringing it up.
looking to regain control and momentum here. But that defense by the Rain is swarming. But the tough basket is out. And the rebound putback still can't go, but a foul was made. Good hustle and energy by Jolene Amadires. She'll go to the charity stripe, try to continue to pile on to this lead and gain some separation for the Riptide. Amadires misses the first free throw.
And Armandira, she's been with the Riptide for about 2 years now. She started for them last year as well, averaging 14 points a game.
She makes the second one there. The Riptide still remaining with the same pace here. Once dumps it off. Looks like they're in trouble a little bit. Iniguez with the ball. She's gonna fire one from 3. And it just rips out.
It's going to stay with the Rain here.
It's a good look, though.
Yeah.
Rainer taking it out. Inbound under the basket. Gonna look to get something under the basket going. And it's an easy one. Delivered right to Alexis Whitfield. So the Rain not going anywhere. Let's see if the Riptide can respond with a 3. And it's just off iron. Iniguez grabs the board and is going to push it up the court. Fires one off to the corner here. And that's another turnover for the Riptide. See if she can finish here. Misses the basket but gets her rebound. Can they capitalize?
Another rebound.
Another rebound.
Got the foul. A few tries there, but finally got the foul.
You gotta love the energy that the Riptide have been able to maintain.
Yeah.
Again, we're still in the first quarter, but it doesn't look like fatigue has hit them yet.
Yeah, and it looks like Taylor Lindsay's doing a really good job of interrupting the Hayward offense. She's gotten a few steals now and she's doing a great job of just interrupting everything.
McDonald Perry at the stripe. Although it doesn't look like the Riptide are exhausted at any point here. Could be a good chance for them to catch their breath at the free throw line. Riptide extend their lead 20-17. The clock is ticking down now. About 20 seconds left on the clock. Let's see what the Rain can do here to close this quarter. A lot of action off the top of the perimeter. Ooh. So a lot of physical possession there. Looked like Diamond Richardson got bumped pretty hard. Looks like that foul's going to be on the floor. The Rain will take the inbound out here on the sideline.
And Iniguez is going to inbound it in. She's done a pretty good job already of just really finding her teammates immediately out of that rebound.
And the shot's gonna fall. Triple there. That's gonna be by Alvarado. All right, 4 seconds left on the clock, and the Riptide get a shot off to end the quarter. Almost in there. Gotta say that was a good look there for Taylor Lindsay, but it just couldn't go in. So this first quarter is gonna end in a tie, 20-20. And Anusha, so what are your thoughts in that first quarter? Obviously very fast pace. It started off a little lopsided with the Riptide taking command early.
JuanSabeloToDeportes, apoya a las reinas que el mundo lo soporte. El canal de todo JuanSabeloToDeportes, haciendo historia sin importar de deportes. Ay, mi madre, que crossover le acaba de dar. La defensa contraria se fue a caminar. Hizo un pase sin ver, directo a la esquina y metió un triple que hasta a mí me fascina. Yo sigo narrando con clase y estilo, gritando en el micro, perdiendo el sigilo. La abuela en el chat está tirando fueguito y los niños niños en casa pegando 1000 gritos. Me encanta llevarle esta risa a mi gente. No streaming de locos, un show diferente. Somos mujeres, JuanSabeloTodoUniverso. Con este mensaje que ha atrapado en universo. Nucleoso de mujeres, JuanSabeloTodoUniverso. Deportes de todos, el impacto es inmenso. Universo, 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 universo. Let's go. Uniendo a las mujeres, JuanSabeloTodoUniverso. Con este mensaje que ha atrapado en universo. Nucleoso de mujeres, JuanSabeloTodoUniverso. Deportes de todos, el impacto es inmenso. Universo, 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 universo. Let's go. Uniendo a las mujeres, JuanSabeloTodoUniverso. Con este mensaje que ha atrapado en universo. Nucleoso de ustedes, JuanSabeloTodoUniverso. Deportes de todos, el impacto es inmenso. Universo, universo, universo.
Looking to take advantage here and get some rest for their starters. They've been controlling the post the whole game this entire time, but probably a smart opportunity for them to get their starters a rest. All right, the second quarter about to get underway here. Tied 20-20. Let's see which team here can gain some separation and hopefully build some momentum going into third.
And again, for anyone who's not aware, the way the scoring works in the WPBA, it's quarter points. So each quarter that you win, you get 1 point. And then for winning a game, you get 3 points. There's 7 potential points in each game for a team to get.
Very important key there.
So for that one, I'm pretty sure both teams got 1 point since it ended in a tie.
And again, an important fact to remember for spectators here and fans that the point system is also important for the standings for these teams.
Yeah.
All right, Riptide start off with the ball here. Pops it off, looking to kick it back out to the perimeter here.
That's Final right there. Nice finish.
Puts the Riptide up here on the board. Now 22-21. Still a close game. Lots of time here to start the second quarter. Shot clock is slowly mounting down. Let's see if the Reign can get something going here. Looks like they're struggling to get into their offense here. Shot clock down. Diamond Richardson spins. Takes a tough take, but unfortunately shot could not fall. Well, probably was hoping for some contact there, but she gets the ball back under the basket.
Good. That was a good job just being relentless right there.
Absolutely. They're going to need more of those shots and more of those looks. Full court pass here.
Nice pass right there.
For the Riptide.
Alexis Whitfield trying to find her teammates just off there.
Looks like it could have been a miscommunication. San Juan bring it down on the fast break. Back to San Juan. Bucket finished.
That was really good communication right there between Richardson and San Juan. They seem like they're going to be a really good pair of just really understanding each other, finding each other.
Very much so. Good potential duo right there as they go up by 1. Now 23-22. The Reign take the lead.
And good defensive pressure from the Reign here. They've done a really good job of quickly turning it around. Those first few possessions, San Francisco is really messing up their offense. And now Hayward's doing a good job of just getting in their way.
It looks like Riptide might be playing a little too fast here, potentially speeding themselves up and then playing into the Reign's hand, it looks like, to start this quarter. Riptide going to take the ball out here on the sideline to start. Off the corner here. Again, tight pressure from the Reign. And that's going to be a 3 from the corner, but it's off the top of the rim. Reign recovered the possession.
Deja Jackson with the good, nice pass to Diamond Richardson. She
Whips
finds
it
her
to the
teammate.
corner. Just off the iron there for Rosemary.
That was a pretty good look, though, out in the corner.
Yeah, you want to see if maybe they'll get more looks like that. It's clear that the Riptide here are going to try and attack the paint. Doesn't get the ball shot to fall there, but she gets fouled there.
And that's Alexis Whitfield who's going to shoot right there.
Nice attacking there from Whitfield. Sort of relentlessly staying under the basket to put some pressure on this Reign defense.
And Whitfield, she played at Washington for 2 years, UCSB for 2 years, Oregon for a year, and then most recently in Switzerland. They're starting 5 there in the Switzerland Basketball League over there. So you see she definitely has experience. I mean, she played for Oregon, Washington, major teams in the Big Ten. Or
You
I guess
wonder-
then it was Pac-12.
You wonder, Anisha, if these players here that sort of have a little bit more experience, they can be leaned on by the incoming WPBA recruits here for tough moments in the game, maybe when they're a little fatigued or feeling the pressure from the defense.
Yeah. Misses the second there.
Rain gonna recover the possession. Rosemary bringing the ball at the top. Getting some top of the key action. Richardson takes it in, and it's gonna be a tough bucket there
Really
for the
nice
Rain.
there from Richardson.
Riptide looking to respond. It's been a back and forth game. That's a 3, but it's off the other side of the basket. Here come the Rain on the fast
really
break.
Great passes.
A little out of control on the drive. Looks like they really wanted to take advantage of the lack of defenders there, but just a little bit faster than they intended there for Deja Jackson. Still looks like the ball will stay with the Rain here on the sideline. 18 seconds here on the shot clock. Plenty of time to get something to go. There's Mary with the ball. They hand off to San Juan. Rosemary keeps it for the jumper. That was a very nice action, very quick, very decisive. We'll see if the Rain can continue that more in this game.
She did a really good job recognizing there that she was going to be the one to take that. She needs to be the one to take that shot.
Absolutely, and look at the pressure here by San Juan. Again, the smallest player on the court and applying the most intensity and pressure so far on her guard matchup.
Doing a really good job, even against these much bigger, significantly bigger players than her.
Absolutely. It's a good sight to see and something you definitely want to lean on as the game continues to go on, and again, as the physicality might continue. She's going to go to the line here.
San Juan played with the Rain last season, played in Portugal on the WPBA off-season.
So again, another player with previous experience
on
playing.
One of their W teams, on one of their WPBA teams.
Absolutely. So you know that definitely has to benefit the Rain to have a player who kind of knows what the environment's going to be and can prepare her team. Samuel takes the ball up the court for the Rain. Passes it off here at the top of the key. It's going to be dumped off here. Looking to do a handoff action. Back to San Juan. Shot clock 12. Counting down. Takes a jumper. And it's going to roll in for San Juan.
Really nice job there by Aaliyah. She's already up to 9 points, doing a really great job of finding her teammates, but also knowing when it's better for her to shoot herself.
And her decisiveness has allowed the Rain to sort of garner some separation now. Up 32 to 22.
San Juan is actually leading all the scorers so far. She's doing a really great job. She's 100% from the free throw line, too.
Nice move there. Going to be a Euro step into the basket. Let's get the Riptide on the boards here.
Deja Hamilton did a nice job of finding her pace.
Trying to cut into that lead, it looks like the Riptide are trying to do, but we'll see what the Rain have to answer as they lead 32 to 24 so far in the second quarter. Almost a turnover.
And they'll stay with Hayward here.
Looks like they're trying to get some more top of the key action going on for Kayla Thomas, which has benefited the Rain so far with the guard play. San Juan with the ball. Down in the corners. Got to make something happen. Shot clock expiring.
Richardson.
Does she get it off? Off on the other end of the basket.
Just off there, but it was a really good look. They're lucky that didn't go in.
Wide open shot. So you got to like the looks that the Rain are getting, but you can't help but wonder if they're speeding themselves up just a little bit too much.
Yeah. San Juan already up to 13. The next highest scorer is 4 points from San Francisco.
So really establishing her dominance in this game. Riptide looking to make a response here. Fina with the ball. Tough layup. Looking to get a score there, but it's just out of the rim. Here come the Rain. Full speed. Kicks out to the corner here. Back to San Juan for the triple. And it's just off the front of the rim. On the fast break, the Riptide coming back. Look at again, San Juan with the tough defense, the composure, and the resiliency to keep that energy going for the Rain even after a missed shot.
Yeah, really, really good job there. Just even after she missed a shot herself, knowing exactly where to go, exactly where to penetrate.
She has her fingerprints all over this game. And you have to wonder if the Riptide are going to eventually see if they can come up with a plan to slow her down. San Juan hands it off here. Back to the corner. Rosemary with the ball. Step back jumper. Looks like she might have got hit and did.
That's going to be on Sydney Richards from San Francisco. She's got 4 points so far.
It's a good take. It's a good sign seeing other players kind of also step on with that energy and match San Juan and get more aggressive.
And it's going to be Julian at the free throw line.
Julian on the line.
As Rosemary Julian's going to take two free throws here. It's the first one. Gets it to fall. Extending that lead now for the Reign.
And Julian's got a good amount of experience. She played JUCO. She played 2 years NCAA, and she's played in Spain. She's played in Egypt. Clearly just a lot of international experience, really helping lead her team in that way.
And gets the second one to fall. So extending that lead now for the Reign, up now 34-24. A little under 5 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Let's see if Riptide have an answer. Kicks it out to the corner here, and that's going to be all air. Let's see if the Reign can push it. On a fast break, dumps it off to the corner. Bringing it back to the top to San Juan, scans the floor. Driving down low, looking to get something going. Getting into trouble here with the defense.
Good shot clock getting low here. Richardson's got to find something.
Got to get a shot off. Dumps it off. And it looks like they're going to call a travel here on Kayla Thomas. So good idea, but just couldn't execute the play. Riptide is going to take the ball out here on the sideline.
This is a media timeout. We're proud to have our WPBA coaches certified through USA Basketball as the governing
And we're going to go to a timeout.
Yo amo a mi gente, yo amo el streaming, gozando cada triple desde el primer inning. Mujer, levántate y ponte de pie, apoya a tu reina, demuestra tu fe, que este es tu juego, este es tu nación, y con Juan Sabelo todos celebramos la acción. Baloncesto puro con Juan Sabelo todo deportes, apoya a la reina que el mundo lo soporte, deportes, el canal de todo Juan Sabelo todo deportes, haciendo historia sin importar de dónde deportes, 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 ¡pum! Ay, mi madre, Crososo le acaba de dar la defensa contraria, se fue a caminar, hizo un pase sin ver, directo a la esquina y metió un triple que hasta a mí me fascina. Yo sigo narrando con clase y estilo, gritando en el micro, perdiendo el sigilo. La abuela en el chat está tirando fueguito y los niños en casa pegando mil gritos. Me encanta llevarle esta risa a mi gente, un streaming de loco, un show diferente. Uniendo a las mujeres, JuanSabeloTodoUniverso, con este mensaje atrapado en mi verso. Orgulloso de ustedes, JuanSabeloTodoUniverso. El deporte de todo, el impacto es inverso. Universo, 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 universo. Let's go. Uniendo a las mujeres, JuanSabeloTodoUniverso, con este mensaje atrapado en mi verso. Orgulloso de ustedes, JuanSabeloTodoUniverso. El deporte de todo, el impacto es inverso. Universo, 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 universo. Let's go. Uniendo a las mujeres, JuanSabeloTodoUniverso, con este mensaje atrapado en mi verso. Orgulloso de ustedes, JuanSabeloTodoUniverso.
Kicking out the corner here, Riptide with the ball, taking a corner three, and it just hits the front side of the rim. The Reign are going to regain the possession here. Shot clock expiring. Got to get a shot off. Julian hosts a three, but it's off the front iron. Here come the Riptide. The ball in the corner here. Smaller defender looking to take advantage.
Nice
and a
job
tough
there.
basket.
Diamond Richardson trying to find her teammate.
Dumps it off to Kayla
Nice
Thomas.
job there.
And Thomas gets the basket to go. That was a beautiful feed. Riptide bringing this ball up the court. Try to respond here. Sydney Richards tries to make some happen here. Takes the jumper off the elbow. Too strong. It's going to be a rebound, but off the foot there of Taylor Lindsay.
Hayward going to switch out a few players here. So coming in, we've got Afiki, we've got Brandy Williams. And Alvarado's going to bring it up the floor. So it's seeming like Alvarado's kind of like this Elias San Juan off the bench in a way, if you think about it.
Probably trying to find a new spark here as the Reign have established some form of control in this game so far. And that's going to be a turnover there. Taylor Lindsay kicks it out to the perimeter. And now to the corner here, see if she can get something to go for Chloe Sterling.
Sterling is doing a great job in the beginning of this game, so just seeing if she can continue that. Gets the foul there.
Yeah, great composure and great aggressiveness to try and get something to fall. See if they can cut into this lead and close the gap between the Reign. Sterling will shoot 2 at the stripe.
Chloe Sterling, she's actually a rookie in this league. She played 2 years at James Madison, 2 years at Hofstra, where she was in their starting 5, averaged at least 12 a game for both seasons. And just recently signed with San Francisco. She was many accomplishments in the Sun Belt and CAA region, all tournament team, tournament finalists, all of the above.
So again, new incoming talent able to contribute early and really showcase skills that'll help elevate this team to newer heights as well. Here come the Reign down the court. She's got some kicking it back out the perimeter.
She thought about shooting it there.
Looks like it, and that's going to be a 3 launched. Strong off the right iron by Alvarado.
Good defensive pressure, though, from Alvarado, doing a really good job of interrupting Sterling.
And there we have it again. The Reign sort of suffocating the guards here now for the Riptide. Looked like Sterling got into a little bit of trouble on the sideline. Good energy from the Reign there. And also sort of avoiding being a little too aggressive and making sure they don't pick up an unnecessary foul. Here comes the Riptide trying to respond with a jump shot, and that's going to be too strong there for Taylor Lindsay.
Good rebound, though, by Brandy Williams. She got straight up in the air. She knew it was coming to her.
And here come the Reign. Iniguez passes it to the corner, and that's going to be a jumper, but it's too strong. Again, a good look there. You got to think that Paloma Ramirez likes those sort of looks off the corner, short mid-range jumpers. Just didn't fall this time. Reign are going to take it from under the basket. Strong move here. Puts up the jumper. A little bit strong for Afiki. Now the Reign applying a little bit more on-ball pressure, as Alvarado is all over Sterling.
But I like that matchup, though. They're doing a really good job of matching each other's speeds, and they've both been able to interrupt each other quite a bit.
Absolutely, and the demand on the body that level of intensity requires consistently down and back from the court, you got to wonder if that'll also take a toll on the Reign eventually toward the end of this game as fatigue starts to set in for both teams. Sterling back at the charity stripe. We'll look to put some more points on the board and hopefully close this gap for the Riptide. First one falls for Sterling. And a good opportunity for both teams to catch a quick breather.
Yeah, this is a pretty fast-paced game. We've got about 2 minutes until halftime. Hayward's still up by 7.
Sterling with 2 for 2 at the free throw line. And here come the Reign. Alvarado with the ball. Top of the key. Looking to get some action over there on the end of the wing.
You know what I've noticed really quick about Hayward is that they're quite a smaller team than San Francisco, but they're doing a really good job of not letting that stop them.
Absolutely. It seems like their energy from their guards are just a little bit higher right now, competing on both sides of the ball. And that's going to be a travel as the Reign defense intensity continues to surge here. Travel on Jaslyn Woods for the Riptide.
Yeah, Alvarado doing a really good job of forcing it there, and I think she's doing a great job of seeing her teammates. You can tell she's thinking like 5 steps ahead, just really doing a good job of finding her open teammates.
And that's going to be a turnover. Fast break looks like the Riptide tried to capitalize, but it's going to be a travel.
And that's going to be by Deja Smith right there, just checked in.
So a little over eager there to make something happen. Turned the ball over, so the Reign are going to have another shot here to continue pushing this lead out. They're off the top of the key. That's going to be a 3 fired by Deja Jackson, and it's going to go down. Good look, good shot. It's going to extend the lead up to 9, now leading 39-30 as we're approaching the end of the second quarter.
Yep, got just under a minute to go in the second quarter here. San Francisco's got to get something up to get momentum.
And again, trying to find the bottom of the net. The Riptide just can't seem to get anything going right now.
Alvarado.
Good look again, just couldn't fall. Sterling bringing the ball up. And that's going to be a block. Or no, it's going to be a charge. Looks like it's a charge. See here, she beat her to the spot. Ooh, that's a close one. That's a tough call.
Yeah, that's going to be a charge on Jolene Armendariz.
Looks like it could have went either way. You could see the shock on the Reign's faces with the call there.
And looking at the San Francisco roster here, is there anyone already that you're noticing standing out quite a bit?
I think it's a combination, right? So Chloe Sterling, she's a new addition to the team, and I've already seen, you know, the energy that she's brought attacking the paint as a guard on the roster. So that'll be something to pay attention to as the season goes on.
Yeah. And then for Hayward, I think really what I'm seeing from the guards is what seems to be like leading and really like the center of their offense, that they're centering everything around. So they've got San Juan, they've got Diamond Richardson, they've got Alvarado. They're all just doing a really great job.
I would say even Yanigas has been a very strong catalyst to their guard play as well. Very small guard trio, but very deadly, very effective. Reign will look to take the ball out here.
Alvarado just finished her career out. She played at San Francisco State and University of North Alabama. So again, a rookie in this league. So these rookies are really just making a statement right away.
Gotta love when the Bay Area talent recircles back. It looks like they were looking to get it to the center of the paint here.
Yeah.
Trying to see if there's a call here against Afiki. Looks like it might have been on the floor. And Reign will keep the ball and take it out on the sideline here. Brandy Williams throws it in. Ramirez dumps it off here. Back to Alvarado. She's down low. Dumps it off here to Afiki, and it just rolls off the rim. Good look. But here come the Riptide. And that's another turnover.
Really
pushing
really
it up
nice
court
job
here.
there.
Shovels it off. Tries to get the layup before the buzzer here. But Ramirez just couldn't get it to fall.
Brandy Williams, so these last few possessions, is doing a really good job of interrupting San Francisco and just getting in their way, recognizing, I mean, you could see across the court she was about to pass, like, she could see the pass coming, and she just knew what she had to do to get in the way there.
Yeah, it really looks like the Reign now are beating the Riptide at their own game. Push.
JuanSabeloTodo YouTube, por WhatsApp, viendo los deportes ganados a nuestro modo, llegando a las estrellas con el universo, la baloncesto femenino de primera línea, arriba el flow está inmerso, poder femenino. JuanSabeloTodo, qué clase de juego, mi gente, esas mujeres son unas gigantes, no olviden reventar ese botón de like, suscribirse y compartir la transmisión con toda la familia. JuanSabeloTodo de todo es el canal de todos y para todos. Recibo abrazo para todo mi JuanSabeloTodoUniverso. Y ya saben quién se viró, somos femenino. JuanSabeloTodo transmitiendo al vivo de mi directa como orgullo. Del vemos en el próximo partido. Chao, chao. Bienvenidos a la transmisión global. Hoy la cancha se respeta, el juego es de nivel mundial. Un saludo a todas las guerreras que dominan el balón. Hoy jugamos con el alma, hoy jugamos con el corazón. Aquí no hay barreras, este es un canal para todos, para la familia. Juan Sabelo todo en la casa, orgulloso de representar el poder femenino. Súbele al dembow y que se sienta el poder de la baloncesto femenino de primera línea. ¡Dale! Prende la cámara, inicia el directo, que hoy el ambiente está más que perfecto. El balón naranja vuela, la red va a sonar y yo con mi micro la pongo a gozar. Miren la velocidad, miren la altura, el baloncesto femenino es pura sabrosura. De dónde venimos y a dónde vamos, mira a lo lejos que juntos llegamos. Yo amo a mi gente, yo amo el streaming, gozando cada triple desde el primer inning. Mujer, levántate y ponte de pie, apoya a tu reina, demuestra tu fe, que ante tu juego está tu nación y con Juan Sabelo todos celebramos la acción. Baloncesto puro con Juan Sabelo todo deportes, apoya a las reinas que el mundo lo soporte. El canal de todo Juan Sabelo todo deportes, haciendo historia sin importar de deportes. Ay, mi madre, que crossover le acaba de dar. La defensa contraria se fue a caminar. Hizo un pase sin ver, directo a la esquina y metió un triple que hasta a mí me fascina. Yo sigo narrando con clase y estilo, gritando en el micro, perdiendo el sigilo. La abuela en el chat está tirando fueguito y los niños en casa pegando mil gritos. Me encanta llevarle esta risa a mi gente. Un streaming de locos, un show diferente. Somos mujeres, JuanSabeloTodoUniverso, con este mensaje que ha atrapado en universo. Orgulloso de mujeres, JuanSabeloTodoUniverso. Deportes de todos, el impacto es inmenso. Universo, 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 universo. Uniendo a las mujeres, JuanSabeloTodoUniverso. Con este mensaje que ha atrapado en universo. Uniendo a las mujeres, JuanSabeloTodoUniverso. Deportes de todos, el impacto es inmenso. Universo, 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 universo. Uniendo a las mujeres, JuanSabeloTodoUniverso. Con este mensaje que ha atrapado en universo. Uniendo a ustedes, JuanSabeloTodoUniverso. Deportes de todos, el impacto es inmenso. Universo, 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 universo. La grada está loca comiendo palomitas, la tía suspira, la niña dan gritos porque en la cancha su propio reflejo, luchando con garra, llegando muy lejos. Yo río, yo grito, me quedo sin voz. La vibra que tenemos es de 10 de 10. Mi marca la apoya, mi marca es su escudo. Aquí nadie calla, aquí nadie es mudo. ¿Quién es el que sabe? Juan Sabelo todo. ¿Quién es el que sabe? Juan Sabelo todo. ¿Quién es el que sabe? Juan Sabelo todo. Apoyando a las damas, haciéndolo a mi modo. Sábelo todo. Búscame en vivo, Juan Sabelo todo. Deportes, el rey del directo, metiendo todo el codo. Juan Sabelo todo. Juan Sabelo todo. Último cuarto, la tensión se respira, la base organiza, se concentra y suspira. El chat escribe defensa con mucha emoción mientras yo narro la última anotación. Transmisión limpia para todo el planeta porque el talento femenino no tiene etiqueta. Qué orgullo me da ver este nivel. La baloncesto femenino de primera línea brillando como un cascabel. A todas las mujeres que inspiran a diario en la cancha, en la vida, en cualquier escenario. Gracias por su entrega, por su gran pasión. Juan Sabelo todo le da su admiración. Este canal es de todo, es tu lugar seguro. Ese es todo sobre la bocina. Ganamos el partido, papá. Actívate en el chat con Juan Sabelo todo. Por YouTube, por WhatsApp. Juan Sabelo todo. En el chat, top. Juan Sabelo todo. Por YouTube o por WhatsApp. Juan Sabelo todo. Deportes, hagan los deportes. Para la bully, usen la liga, línea arriba. El flow está inmerso. Poder femenino. Verso. ¿Qué clase de juego, mi gente? Esas mujeres son unas gigantes. No olviden reventar ese botón de like, suscribirse y compartir la transmisión con toda la familia. Juan Sabelo todo deporte, el canal de todos y toda la paz. Un beso y un abrazo para todos. Juan Sabelo todo universo. Y ya saben quién es Creylo. Super voy. No quiero más ido, no tiro, pero voy yo. Pero pues en el próximo partido. Chao, chao, chao. Bienvenidos a la transmisión global. Hoy la cancha se respeta, el juego es de nivel mundial. Un saludo a todas las guerreras que dominan el balón. Hoy jugamos con el alma, hoy jugamos con el corazón. Aquí no hay barreras, este es un canal para todos, para la familia. Juan Sabelo todo en la casa, orgulloso de representar el poder femenino. Súbele al dembow y que se sienta el poder de la baloncesto femenino de primera línea. Dale, prende la cámara, inicia el directo, que hoy el ambiente está más que perfecto. El balón naranja vuela, la red va a sonar y yo con mi micro la pongo a gozar. Miren la velocidad, miren la altura, el baloncesto femenino es pura sabrosura. De dónde venimos y a dónde vamos, mira lo lejos que juntos amo a mi gente, yo amo el streaming. Gozando cada triple desde el primer inning. Mujer, levántate y ponte de pie. Apoya a tu reina, demuestra tu fe. Que este es tu juego, este es tu nación. Y con Juan Sabelo todos celebramos la acción. Baloncesto puro con Juan Sabelo todo deportes. Apoya a la reina que el mundo lo soporte. Deportes, el canal de todo Juan Sabelo todo deportes. Haciendo historia sin importar de dónde deportes. Deportes, deportes. ¡Pum! Ay, mi madre, Crososo le acaba de dar la defensa contraria. Se fue a caminar, hizo un pase sin ver, directo a la esquina y metió un triple que hasta a mí me fascina. Yo sigo narrando con clase y estilo, gritando en el micro, perdiendo el sigilo. La abuela en el chat está tirando fueguito y los niños en casa pegando mil gritos. Me encanta llevarle esta risa a mi gente, un streaming de locos, un show diferente. Uniendo a las mujeres, JuanSabeloTodoUniverso. Con este mensaje atrapado en mi verso. Orgulloso de ustedes, JuanSabeloTodoUniverso. El deporte de todo, el impacto es inverso. Universo. Let's go. Uniendo a las mujeres, JuanSabeloTodoUniverso. Con este mensaje atrapado en mi verso. Orgulloso de ustedes, JuanSabeloTodoUniverso. El deporte de todo, el impacto es inverso. Universo. Let's go. Uniendo a las mujeres, JuanSabeloTodoUniverso. Con este mensaje atrapado en mi verso. Orgulloso de ustedes, JuanSabeloTodoUniverso. El deporte de todo, el impacto es inverso. Universo. Let's go. Uniendo a las mujeres, JuanSabeloTodoUniverso. Con este mensaje atrapado en mi verso. Orgulloso de ustedes, JuanSabeloTodoUniverso. El deporte de todo, el impacto es inverso. Universo. Let's go. La grada está loca comiendo palomitas. Las tías suspiran, las niñas dan gritos porque ven la cancha su propio reflejo. Luchando con garra, llegando muy lejos. Yo río, yo grito, me quedo sin voz. La vibra que tenemos de 10 de 10. Mi marca las apoya, mi marca es su escudo. Aquí nadie calla, aquí nadie es mudo. ¿Quién es el que sabe? Juan Sabelo todo. ¿Quién es el que sabe? Juan Sabelo todo. ¿Quién es el que sabe? Juan Sabelo todo. Apoyando a las damas, haciéndolo a mi modo. Sábelo todo, Juan Sabelo todo. Búscame en vivo, Juan Sabelo todo. Por Sabelo todo, Juan Sabelo todo. El rey del directo, metiendo todo el codo. Juan Sabelo todo. Es último cuarto, la tensión se respira. La base se organiza, se concentra y suspira. El chat escribe, no piensa. Con mucha emoción, mientras yo narro la última anotación. Transmisión limpia para todo el planeta, porque el talento femenino no tiene etiqueta. Qué orgullo me da ver este nivel. La baloncesto femenino de primera línea brillando como un cascabel. A todas las mujeres que inspiran a diario en la cancha, en la vida, en cualquier escenario. Gracias por su entrega, por su gran pasión. Juan Sabelo todo, les da su admiración. Este canal es de todos, es tu lugar seguro. Encestó sobre la bocina, ganamos el partido, papá. Actívate en el chat con Juan Sabelo todo. Por YouTube o por WhatsApp, viendo los deportes ganados a nuestro modo. Llegando a las estrellas con el universo. La baloncesto femenino de primera línea. Arriba el flow está inmerso. Poder femenino. Juan Sabelo todo. ¿Qué clase de juego, mi gente? Esas mujeres son unas gigantes. No olviden reventar ese botón de like, suscribirse y compartir la transmisión con toda la familia.
Juan Sabelo todo es el canal de todos y para todos. Recibo abrazo para todo mi Juan Sabelo todo universo. Y ya saben quién soy yo, su voz femenino. Juan Sabelo Juan transmitiendo al vivo de mi directa como el orgullo. Del vemos en el próximo tartío. Chao.
Bienvenidos a la transmisión global. Hoy la cancha se respeta, el juego es de nivel mundial. Un saludo a todas las guerreras que dominan el balón. Hoy jugamos con el alma, hoy jugamos con el corazón. Aquí no hay barreras, este es un canal para todos, para la familia. Juan Sabelo todo en la casa, orgulloso de representar el poder femenino. Súbele al dembow y que se sienta el poder de la baloncesto femenino de primera línea. ¡Dale! Prende la cámara, inicia el directo, que hoy el ambiente está más que perfecto. El balón naranja vuela, la red va a sonar y yo con mi micro la pongo a gozar. Miren la velocidad, miren la altura, el baloncesto femenino es pura sabrosura. De dónde venimos y a dónde vamos, mira a lo lejos que juntos llegamos. Yo amo a mi gente, yo amo el streaming, gozando cada triple desde el primer inning. Mujer, levántate y ponte de pie, apoya a tu reina, demuestra tu fe. Que ante tu juego está tu nación y con Juan Sabelo todos celebramos la acción. Baloncesto puro con Juan Sabelo todo deportes. Apoya a las reinas que el mundo lo soporte. El canal de todo Juan Sabelo todo deportes. Haciendo historia sin importar de deportes. profesor le acaba de dar. La defensa contraria se fue a caminar. Hizo un pase sin ver, directo a la esquina y metió un triple que hasta a mí me fascina. Yo sigo narrando con clase y estilo, gritando en el micro, perdiendo el sigilo. La abuela en el chat está tirando fueguito y los niños en casa pegando mil gritos. Me encanta llevarle esta risa a mi gente. Un streaming de locos, un show diferente. Somos mujeres, JuanSabeloTodoUniverso. Con este mensaje que ha atrapado en universo. Mujeres de mujeres, JuanSabeloTodoUniverso. Deportes de todos, el impacto es inmenso. Universo, 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 universo. Let's go. Uniendo a las mujeres, JuanSabeloTodoUniverso. Con este mensaje que ha atrapado en universo. Mujeres de mujeres, JuanSabeloTodoUniverso. Deportes de todos, el impacto es inmenso. Universo, 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 universo. Let's go. Uniendo a las mujeres, JuanSabeloTodoUniverso. Con este mensaje que ha atrapado en universo. Mujeres de ustedes, JuanSabeloTodoUniverso. Deportes de todos, el impacto es inmenso. Universo, 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 universo. Let's go. La grada está loca comiendo palomitas. Las tías suspiran, las niñas dan gritos porque en la cancha su propio reflejo, luchando con garra, llegando muy lejos. Yo río, yo grito, me quedo sin voz. La vibra que tenemos es de 10 de 10. Mi marca la apoya, mi marca es su escudo. Aquí nadie calla, aquí nadie es mudo. ¿Quién es el que sabe? Juan Sabelo todo. ¿Quién es el que sabe? Juan Sabelo todo. ¿Quién es el que sabe? Juan Sabelo todo. Apoyando a las damas, haciéndolo a mi modo. Sábelo todo. Búscame en vivo, Juan Sabelo todo. Deportes, el rey del directo, metiendo todo el codo. Juan Sabelo todo. Juan Sabelo todo.
Not going well, kind of get their opinions on what they think they could be doing better because it's, again, they're the ones on the court.
Absolutely. Always good to see the perspective of the player. Riptide's going to get the possession here to start the third. Looking to kick it out to the corner here, and now down low. Couldn't get the shot to go here by McDonald Perry, so the Rain is going to take the ball back up the court. Julian with the crossover, looking to attack now. Comes off the screen, dumps it down low. And that's going to be
Really
a
nice
tough
finish by
bucket.
Thomas there. Really, really great job.
And you wonder if that's something we're going to see a little bit more
Yeah.
in this game, instead of relying heavily on fast break opportunities.
Yep. I mean, their coaches were saying they wanted to use their bigs a little more, so that looked like a good execution of that right there. So maybe they'll just try to keep doing that more into the second half.
And the Riptide firing away from three a lot, sort of speeding up their possession still. And that's going to be a turnover.
San Francisco's quick to interrupt.
Saludos mi gente y cómo están ustedes en este día de hoy. Con ustedes su anfitrión Juan Sabelo Todo, aquí a su servicio. Y estamos transmitiendo el juego premier de básquetbol de mujeres.
My apologies there.
Y con eso vamos a entrar de inmediato a la segunda mitad de este desafío entre estos dos equipos,
I mean, Hayward did a great
los
job.
Riptide y los Rain.
She never even had a chance to try to pass to someone else.
And again, that's the composure of the Rain that we've been seeing this entire game. The Rain here, ball at the top of the key.
Thomas trying to find something to move here.
Shot clock going down.
Y tenemos el reloj de tiro que está bajando
There by Richard.
y le intercepta la bola, como vieron.
And Deja Thomas is wailing in pain right now. She's limping her way back. to
Y
get in
tenemos
the
la bola
court.
abajo y dispara la bola la número 2 con de 3.
Excuse me, my apologies, Deja Jackson. Looks like she took a hard fall. And
Still
her
lifting her right there, but they'll play on. San Juan and Thomas.
nice delivery
Muy
there.
bonita bola, buena bola para todos.
Relentless attacking
Y
continues
tenemos
for the Rain.
43 a 33. Espérate, yo creo que no han putado los 2 puntos, no lo han puesto.
Utilize their range a little bit more. I mean, that pass to Thomas was good pass into the inside.
You can see them feeding into what their coach
Y
wants
tenemos
them to
ahora
do
mismo
and
los Riptide
really
con
taking
la bola en mano.
advantage of the Riptide here on the offensive
Y
end.
ahí hubo un foul. Déjame ver qué fue lo que llamó el referee.
We've been seeing her just be relentless on those rebounds. She's got maybe 2, 3, 4 in a row. Never giving up on getting into the paint. Yeah, as you can see, they're just really
No se entiende lo que estaban hablando por ese
doing
micrófono.
a good job of just clearing her space to rebound.
No por el micrófono de los locutores, sino por el micrófono de la cancha.
Deja Jackson here.
So, fue un foul, como pueden ver, está tirando de la línea.
Sideline looks like they're
Exitosa con su primer lanzamiento.
see what's bothering here. Yeah, Alvarado will come in for her. So looks like she's flexing.
Están intercambiando uno de los jugadores ahora mismo.
Sure. What happened?
Y fue exitoso los dos lanzamientos para 2 puntos. Sumado a los Riptide, como pueden ver, subieron a 35.
San Juan dumps it off to Alvarado with a
Un
quick
pase
crossover.
ahí.
Down the lane,
Y la
trying to
número
get
7
something to
trata
fall.
de
That's a
entrar
tough
y
pass.
entró. La llevó al canasto.
Taking advantage of the one-on-one matchup there.
Oh,
Putting points on the board.
se me había olvidado algo aquí. Me imagino que ustedes están oyendo 2 veces allá.
Energy really starting to pick
Cruising.
up here for the rain. The momentum, you can feel it starting to slip away from the Riptide.
Ahora, ahora va a sonar mucho mejor y perdonen mi gente, no me di cuenta que tenía el volumen afuera de su sitio. Ya ustedes saben, vamos a ver aquí, como vieron el primer juego y la mitad de este juego me lo perdí porque estaba preparando todo para poder streamear este básquetbol, preparando toda lo que es la música, los paquitos digitales que me representan y cosas así. Ya ustedes saben, y ahora fue que terminé con todas esas cosas, que son las partes que ustedes no ven, que tan técnicas que van atrás. Y ahora estoy aquí con ustedes. Cuando me canse, ya ustedes saben que hoy es un día largo para mí, entonces cuando tenga que despejarme, me despejo, porque ustedes saben ya que soy una persona discapacitada y tengo mis necesidades, ¿verdad que sí? Entonces vamos a darle para adelante aquí.
Dishes it, a little bit of
Okay.
contact there, but it's coming back the other direction for the rain on the fast break. Julian
Muy
Lee.
bien, bajan abajo y de 3 la falla. Lanzamiento no logra conectar esa bola.
Here come the Riptide. Looking for an answer here to end this drought. And that's
Julian
another
once
jump.
again just gets in the way.
Here come the rain. Alvarado looked like she was going to pull up for a 3
Y
instead.
de 3. Déjame
San
ver.
Juan gets that one to
Yo
fall.
creo que fue de
She's
3
up to
porque de verdad no
16
vi si
now.
tiró de 3 o de 2 ahí. La
And an
cámara no
immediate
enseñó esa parte.
timeout for the Riptide.
So han
Doesn't
pedido
look like Diamond is liking
ahora
what he's seen
mismito
from his team so far to open the
un
second
tiempo.
No, on the other side though, Hayward, he looks like he looks happy with what they're doing. He said that in the
Muerto.
first half,
Han pedido
he
un
thought their
tiempo
he
muerto
thought
aquí.
defense was, quote unquote, he said it was phenomenal. He just wants to see a little bit more chemistry.
And you know, that's been apparent this entire game. Their energy has never wavered. That is one thing for viewers watching, fans. The energy for the rain has been consistent. So, it'll be an interesting adjustment to see if the
Primera línea. Dale. Prende la cámara, inicia el directo. Que hoy el ambiente está más que perfecto. El balón naranja vuela, la red va a sonar. Y yo con mi micro la pongo a gozar. Miren la velocidad, miren la altura. El baloncesto femenino es pura sabrosura. De dónde venimos y a dónde vamos. Mira lo lejos que juntos llegamos. Yo amo a mi gente, yo amo el streaming. Gozando cada triple desde el primer inning. Mujer, levántate y ponte de pie. Apoya a tu reina, demuestra tu fe. Que este es tu juego, esta es tu nación. Y con Juan Sabelo.
Spread out in terms
looks like
of
a
scoring.
breakaway here. And that's going to be a
Beautiful finish.
Y ahí
wide
entran
open basket.
2
Must have been a
puntos Rain.
miscommunication from the rain as Fina gets the basket.
Los Riptide tienen 39 a 48.
And the Riptide hanging around. Still a deficit that they have to climb up, but they're hanging around and keeping in the fight here.
Estoy de acuerdo con lo que dice la
Turnover
locutora, que
there.
están,
Fina with the ball. Looking to
están
score, and it's
peleando
stripped.
para no dejarse ganar por demasiados puntos
And that
o
timely
para
defensive
poder voltear
play
esto,
there
para ganar las Riptide,
by
que son las que están
Inigas.
en, no sé si eso es
Again,
rosado,
another
sí,
one of the
rosado.
guards for the rain that is good at
Y
applying
aquí
pressure.
tenemos a los Rain bajando con la bola,
Inigas
la
is gonna
número
bring the
0
ball up the
viene
floor.
ahí.
And it looks like there's a foul on the play. Might be on the floor.
Llamaron un foul aquí de nuevo, mi gente.
Only Finau right there.
Una falta ofensiva.
Big opportunity for the Riptide to catch their breath and try to capitalize on this timeout.
educational opportunities, and programs that inspire the next generation on and off of the court.
With the score being 48-39, the Reign are leading. Anusha, what would you like to see the Riptide do a little bit more to continue cutting into this deficit?
I think Riptide, kind of opposite from the Reign, they're doing a good. Their bigs are really finishing around the rim. They could be doing a little bit more with their guards because I mean, that's what it's kind of the opposite from Hayward, as Hayward is playing really, really well off their guards. San Francisco, we don't see as much communication from their guards necessarily.
Yeah, it'll be good to see their execution come to fruition here so they can continue cutting into this lead. Alvarado with the ball in the lower corner for the Reign. Kicks it back out to Julian. Looking to get something going off the screen. Looking to dump it off. And that's a steal by Fina. But recovered. The Reign get the ball back, but she's scrambling. Shot clock's falling down.
Brandy Williams got to do something.
A prayer.
Tenemos 4 minutos en la tercera porción de este juego y 38 segundos en el reloj. Los Riptide 39-48 los Reign. Y se cae y la bola se queda paralizada y sale para afuera. De acuerdo, fue el equipo morado que le dio a la bola para afuera o forzó que la bola saliera para afuera. No. Fue en los Riptide. Rosado. Pensé que los morados le habían dado en la mano y eso fue lo que había hecho que la bola saliera fuera de balance. Una de 3 y no tiene éxito. Un lanzamiento ahí.
Just off there.
Rodriguez brings the ball up. Controlling the traffic here is one of their floor generals. And Julian for 3. Too strong. Riptide with the ball on the break.
And another collection there by Alexis Whitfield, doing a great job with those rebounds. And just a little miscommunication right there. Looks like you could see she was looking for it. It just didn't execute right there.
Yeah, looks like Taylor Lindsay was looking to get it to her on the inside, but just couldn't get it to her.
Estoy teniendo la incomodidad aquí. Excúsenme, mi gente.
And Alvarado, as you said, a young and new addition to the Reign, playing some big minutes here for the Reign and contributing immediately. Almost a turnover there.
De 3.
Brandy
con mucho
Williams
éxito esa bola, muy bien tirada.
And she's got a bunch of NCAA experience. She did 4 years at Louisiana at Lafayette and then 1 year at LMU, starting 5 in most of them.
And a good finish on the inside for the Riptide. Nice bucket to get them going here, right?
Hayward sitting with a 10-point lead here, so San Francisco, if they want to start breaking into this lead, but it actually looks like the net's a little messed up there.
Yeah.
I want to fix that.
Interesting.
Vamos a ver, muy buena.
Throws it up court.
Muy buen dominio de la bola ahí. Y la pasan al agua adentro y intenta el tiro, no le da ni al aro. Y vamos a ver, vienen las moradas bajando. Se la pasa una, se le sale de la mano y de 3 otra vez. Y da dentro del canasto, pero se sale.
Looks like Williams is getting a bit more aggressive with the possessions, which is a good sign for the Reign.
Buen intento y entra para 2 puntos para los Riptide, la que están de rosado. 43-51, van abajo por 8. Pues por 8, sí. Y recuperan la bola, todavía está 51-43, vamos a ver si... Wow. Aparentemente hubo un foul ahí, pero la bola no entró, so por lo menos tiene chance de coger la puntuación de la foul.
And then is wide open at the basket, but just sort of a little too strong off the backboard.
Yeah,
but again,
teammate, they all thought that was going in. They were excited.
Got me excited for a minute there. But
pero ven acá, ¿cómo fue que yo no hice esto?
So,
excúsenme, mi gente.
As she does with this first shot.
Estoy afuera del juego. Mira qué error hice ahí.
score now 51-44. Riptide slowly inching back into this game.
Y estamos 44 a 51, ya están abajo por solamente 7 puntos. Y también es exitoso el segundo tiro del foul para un total de 45 a 51. Están abajo por 6 puntos, donde ahorita estaban mucho más abajo que todo eso. Están poquito a poquito llegando de nuevo a empatar esto y tal vez ganar.
And that was a good defensive play.
Yeah.
Looks like Tonga kept her presence there and made it difficult for the inside basket and avoided the foul, which is also important. Alvarado
Y
with the corner
tira de
three,
una vez,
and it's just off the
sin
rim.
ningún éxito, lo recupera.
Fighting for the rebound,
La
the Rain
compañera de
recovers.
su equipo, la número 11, domina la bola
Ramirez can't
y
get the ball
intenta, se va sin darle el aro.
Here comes the
Deja
Riptide.
Hamilton.
Un rompeespalda, como
A little bit
dicen,
of contact
cuando
there,
da
no
solamente
call.
atrás.
We've seen Hayward shoot quite a few threes in the past few minutes, but not many of them have been draped. Not many of them have been falling.
Yeah, but it's complete flip of the script from the first half,
Exactly,
where they
yeah,
were getting
absolutely.
some to fall.
Absolutely.
And again, the lead continuing to decrease for the Rain, so something to keep an eye on. 1:25 left in the third. As the Rain lead 51-45. Williams with the ball. Hands it off, ball back in the corner.
9 segundos en el reloj de
Ramirez gets
disparo.
something going and it's blocked.
Ahí estamos bloqueados y recuperan la bola. Ahora mismo los Riptide que están en rosada.
And getting really physical.
Buena,
Now, looking at
buena,
San Juan,
buena, buena.
again, smallest player on the court.
Yeah.
But was
Saltando
really
esa
making
bola
that previous
de
play very difficult.
Yeah, absolutely.
con vuelta y
She did
todo,
pick up the
con
foul
spin,
there.
lo que dicen spin.
Sydney Richards not allowing the physicality of San Juan to intimidate her, using her body to get herself to the free throw line.
This is the first one there.
Vamos a ver si le va mejor en el
Sydney
próximo.
Richards, she's a Bay Area, or at least California native from Sacramento. Played at all of the California schools in San Jose State, Cal Poly, all the San Jose, and then recently just played in Ireland last year, actually.
Gotta get all that Bay Area experience there. Like the,
Pero que ahí se oiga mejor.
Wow, that was a lucky drop right there.
all right. Here comes Alvarado with the
Y
ball.
están bajando
See if
el
the Rain can
equipo
make something
Rain,
happen to
muy
extend their
morado,
lead.
para el
Off the
canasto.
cut,
Vamos a ver
that's
si tienen
Williams for the
éxito.
and one bucket.
Y
And
buena,
the Rain
y
are
un
alive
foul.
after a tough bucket from Williams. You can feel the energy. That's exactly what they needed after a
Yeah.
couple of dry possessions.
I mean, Brandy Williams, look at that. She knows how to finish right there. And, I mean, a rookie in this league, but very experienced in the NCAA. And we can see that she has experience being impactful even in her first year. She was all Sun Belt Freshman of the Year, all Sun Belt second team, really just almost got an accolade every single year.
Really smart play by her as well, because it looked more like Taylor Lindsay was just at the wrong spot at the wrong time,
Yeah,
trying to
exactly.
get out of the play.
She can
Ha
finish
sido un
the
día
three-point play
bastante
there.
largo,
8
mi gente,
points
para
here.
mí.
Richards brings the ball up for the Riptide. Again, trying to get some
Aquí le di
momentum
el
going in this
servicio
third quarter.
al aire, a las luces,
Shot clock
a la
down to 8
computadora
seconds.
que estaba
Deja
tapada.
Hamilton.
Just off the
So,
rim.
se le puso
Right
termo a la
Rebound.
computadora y todo, al procesador.
McDonald Perry just
Los
doing
abanicos,
everything that
todos se
needs to be done for San
limpiaron. Uf,
Francisco here.
hoy fue
And
un
if
día
you're, you know,
fuerte
Coach Diamond for the Riptide,
para Killer
it
Boy,
looks
que
like
ustedes
now
conocen
his
como
team
Papi
is answering
Longaniza.
the call that he has demanded for them before the start of this second half.
Yeah, exactly. McDonald Perry is up to 10 points here. She's 100% from the free throw line so far.
And
Stays at
something
100%.
something that Coach Diamond really wanted to emphasize on was controlling the the pace of their possessions, and I can definitely see here that that is something they've done a better job of in this third quarter.
Yep.
Now down to 16 seconds. The Reign looking to finish this quarter strong. San Juan getting guarded tightly by Richards.
Richards doing a really good job of just interrupting her space. Alvarado
For three. And it's off.
That's the end of the third here, so still a
Y se termina la tercera parte de esta juego y venimos ahora, después de los anuncios, la cuarta porción de este combate. Recuérdense que ahí tienen ustedes ahora mismo el número de WhatsApp si quieren chatear por el WhatsApp. Hablando de eso, mi gente, déjame yo activar el WhatsApp, que no lo tengo activo. Ustedes saben que, mi gente, no veo el teléfono aquí así. Velo aquí, mi gente, velo aquí, ¿verdad? Vamos a ver.
La pongo a gozar. Miren la velocidad, miren la altura. El baloncesto femenino es
me han tirado por aquí y no le he contestado hoy, es porque de verdad que estaba ocupadito hoy.
Levántate y ponte de pie, apoya a tu reina, demuestra tu fe, que este es tu juego, este es tu nación, y con Juan Sabelo todos celebramos la acción. Baloncesto puro con Juan Sabelo todo. Apoya a la reina, que el mundo lo soporte. El canal de todo Juan Sabelo todo deportes, haciendo historia sin importar de dónde deportes. Ay, mi madre Crososo le acaba de dar la defensa contraria, se fue a caminar, hizo un pase sin ver, directo a la esquina y metió un triple que hasta a mí me fascina. Yo sigo narrando con clase y estilo, gritando en el micro, perdiendo el sigilo. La abuela en el chat está tirando fueguito y los niños en casa pegando mil gritos. Me encanta llevarle esta risa a mi gente, un streaming de locos, un show diferente. Uniendo a las mujeres, JuanSabeloTodoUniverso, con este mensaje atrapado en mi verso.
Ah, y ya comenzó esto.
El deporte de todo el impacto universo.
Y estamos aquí en la última parte de esto con 10 minutos en el reloj. Y de esos 10 minutos, 9 minutos y 46 segundos restan. Quedan. Y aquí tenemos. Y entra los Reign un 2 tanto para subir a 56. Los Riptide, que son las rosadas, 48. Vamos a ver si conectan. Y les roban la bola, la interceptan. Oh, se salió de balance.
I sense that the Reign can feel the surge coming from the Riptide and are trying to maintain momentum here.
Lo que se le dice fuera de banda.
A bit of a clock malfunction here as they try to square that away.
Y vamos a ver aquí si pueden recuperarse el Riptide, el equipo con las ropas rosadas.
Yeah, and she was in the starting five for her senior year at North Alabama, averaged 13 points a game. Really doing a good job here.
Anusha, do you get the sense that the Reign have a template and player profile that they look for and looking for feisty?
No veo nada aquí de nadie.
I think that's what I'm
en estos momentos. Están más que bienvenidos a que manden su mensaje para yo mandarle un shout out por vía pública por aquí mismo. Y tenemos con 56 a 48, le cogen la bola de nuevo, interceptan esa bola y se ponen 2 a 1, bajan al canasto 2 a 1, 2 contra 1 y no tienen éxito. Tan buena cosa, que tan buen pase que dio ella. Mira, metió la que no estaba debajo de presión, la metió fácil. Mira, solita bajo el canasto y falló esa bola. Qué oportunidad perdió.
Rainbow, my apologies. San Juan will bring the ball up. See if she can regain the composure of the Reign. She drives down the lane, hits the brakes.
56-48 se está manteniendo ahí.
Getting a little bit in trouble here with the defense. The shot clock coming down.
Just off there.
And now what you're seeing is the Riptide take advantage of the size mismatch. So earlier in the game, we saw the Rain take advantage of their quickness and their tenacity on defense. Well, the Riptide has responded, and they said, hey, we're bigger.
Yep.
San Juan with the ball down low. Getting in trouble, trying to get something up. The floater just rimmed off the rim. And here comes Sterling for the Riptide. Coming down off the screen is going to dump it off to Richard.
She thought about taking it.
Step back. How are we feeling from three? And it's just out the rim. Dangerous pass is a turnover after Alvarado threw it for a fast break. Richards is trying to get a bucket and
Really
does.
nice there. Sydney Richards, a California native, really just showing everyone how good she is even as a rookie in this league. She averaged almost 18 points last year in Ireland in their starting five for the Limerick Celtics. Just really doing a great job.
And again, Richards kind of playing the role of tough play there that San Juan has for the Rain and sort of regaining the composure for the Riptide and taking command in this fourth quarter. This tough layup here. She was able to get some contact going off the lay.
And you know, we were saying a few minutes ago about how we think that San Francisco needs to utilize their guards a little bit more. I think Richards has really done a good job of taking on that responsibility right there.
Absolutely. She'll be rewarded by 2 free throws here. This is the first. For both teams, it looks like the charity stripe hasn't been as consistent for either one of them. Certainly something that will come to play as we approach the end of this final quarter. As she gets the second one to fall. Here comes San Juan with the ball. Again off the top. The key, trying to get it inside. Shot clock down, 10 seconds.
8.
Under the
7.
basket, Alvarado fights, but it's a wild shot.
Not going to go there, but.
And that's going to be on the floor. Foul after Taylor Lindsay grabbed the rebound.
I've also really liked what I've been seeing from Kayla Thomas in the past few minutes. She's done a really good job of taking on that role in the paint, but also she's had a few really good assists and finding her teammates.
Definitely have been an anchor.
Richards
for 3. And it rims out. And you can finally start to see a sense of excitement for Coach Diamond and the Riptide, as it looks like they are continuing to answer his call here in the fourth quarter. And again, as these teams continue to play this season, chemistry will be an important key for the growth and for the consistency for all teams in this league.
Absolutely. You see Final inbounding here.
Richards with the ball here in the corner. Dumps it off to Final. Shot clock down. He's got to get a shot up.
Got it back.
Final for 3. And
Y es solamente tabla ahí.
Ball scrambled loose, but Alvarado
Tiró ladrillo, una funda de ladrillo, como dicen.
Kicks it out to the corner.
Richardson back in here, seeing what she can bring.
And there are Riptide jerseys everywhere.
Richards
swarming.
Really great job.
A putback, can't get it to go. How about 3's a charm?
McDonald Perry just once again showing that if you don't get the first one, you get the second, and you get the third. She made it fall. She's done a really good job of, even if the first one doesn't fall, she's either gotten the third, fourth one to fall, or getting the foul.
If at first you don't succeed,
try again.
San Juan is in trouble. Kicks it back out here. And is it a... Looks like there's a foul in the play. It looks like Coach Diamond might have wanted a travel call. See what happened off the... Looks like there was...
Taylor Lindsay there from San Francisco.
Looks like there was contact on that play, but it looks like the Rain might have gotten...
Vamos a ver, va a coger los foul aquí.
Richardson's pivot foot definitely shifted a little there. But she's going to make this first free throw.
Y los Rain hacen el tiro, o sea, suben a 57. Y están arriba ahora solamente por 4. Los Riptide han hecho tremendo
opening week of the
combate para
season. So far,
recuperar todos esos
had to
puntos perdidos que
enjoy their
tenían en
time,
el tercer cuarto.
with the matchups of these first two games.
Absolutely, it's been two really
Y
good
la
matchups so
segunda
far.
no tiene éxito y cogen el control de nuevo los Riptide. Los Riptide.
Regardless of the misses or makes in this game, I think you also have to appreciate the passion and the hunger from both teams as this quarter is coming down to the end here with 6 minutes to go. The Rain only lead by 4.
Muy buena. O se va a quedar el día entero en esa línea de foul.
Necessarily putting up super high stats of anything, but she's just been everywhere. Like she's doing everything that needs to be done, even if it's not something on the stat sheet.
And it's fascinating to see for a new incoming player to already have that sense of attention to detail and impact.
Exactly.
Richards brings the ball up, scans the floor, trying to get something going in the paint, shovels it off to Fino. Back out top for Lindsay. Let's see if she can get something going. Shovels her shoulder in, and it's off the top. But it looks like we might have a foul on the floor here. Off the putback, potentially. She drives down, tried to get contact, so nothing there, but a foul on the putback. Oh, I stand corrected.
Yeah.
Looks like that's going to be awarded to Lindsay.
Free throws here starting to be crucial as we come down to the last 6 minutes of this game. Only a 6-point difference.
There'll definitely be something to watch as the physicality increases. See who can capitalize on their free throws and who will let fatigue get in the way of that for them.
Making the second one there.
Here come the Rain. Richardson with the ball, scans the floor. Hands it to Alvarado for a shot, and it can't go. Here come the Riptide. Fina with the ball, pushing the pace. She's going to take a try jumper, and it's off the iron. So again, the Riptide looking to take more jump shots, but the rim has not been forgiving for them. Seems like their success comes in the paint and from their big play.
Yep.
Alvarado will bring the ball up. Hands it off to Ramirez and back to Alvarado. Here's Julian for 3. Off the glass. The bank is open on a Saturday instead.
Julian's doing a really great job of whatever the team needs. She's finding a way to be that person.
Quick drive here. Fina's looking for something. She's being aggressive, trying to get something to go, and will be awarded free throws. Aggressive play for Fina. Trying to get something to go and get some momentum going for the Riptide. She'll shoot 2 here at the strike.
Julian's up to 13 here as well. So her and San Juan leading all scorers with 16 and 13. Or, sorry, McDonald Perry actually has 14 now.
So a lot of players for the Rain.
Vamos a ver otra vez tiro de foul, línea de foul.
As you see how that
Primer
will tally up.
lanzamiento.
That'll be a big factor in who wins these final 5 minutes. Julian trying to get that ball across the court. Fina is applying that pressure defensively, staying in her face. Some physicality going on there. Iniguez with the ball. She's got to get a shot up. Shot clock counting down. Will she get it off? That's a 3, and it's too strong. Lindsay with the ball for the Riptide. Fast pace.
4 minutos con 35 segundos quedan ya en el último cuarto del juego.
They can really see who's demanded the ball here late in this quarter. As Final's made herself known with a nice dump pass. It was a nice play there by Final.
And we're going to have a timeout on the floor here with just over 4 minutes to go. 5-point difference here. Lorraine still leading.
So we got a little under 4 minutes left in this game. Anusha, what do you think are the final objectives for either team to come away with the victory here in week 1?
I think the thing that's maybe been impactful for both teams is you really just got to take care of the ball a little more. There's just a few too many unnecessary turnovers, and you really just got to take care of it better.
We'll see which team can turn the ball over less and execute on the other end.
Yeah, what about you? What do you see that could be done?
It's interesting to see how the Riptide have moved away from the paint and away from their bigs. They're taking more jump shots now, so I would like to see them go back to what got them to cut in the lead in the first place.
Exactly.
Get low into the paint, give it to your bigs, abuse the free throw line, slow the clock down, and get back into this game.
Yeah.
We're at the end half here of the game now. 4 minutes to go. This is where possessions matter and execution. Riptide have it under the basket. She's going to dump it down. And that's a shot clock violation. Not sure if there was a miscommunication. It doesn't look like the Riptide were aware of the time left on the clock.
They thought they had a full shot clock there, it seems like. Julian's bringing it up again. She's doing a really good job of leading this team.
Definitely another one of those players that have been important in this game, as Ramirez is fouled on the drive. Amigas is going to take it out for the rain on the sideline here.
Number 10.
And a substitution for the Riptide.
Whitfield in the Riptide.
Ramirez with the ball at the top. Looking to get something going for the paint as Julian gets the ball. And with patience, surveying the floor. And that's a turnover. Good defense there by the Riptide.
Yeah, Tonga did a really good job there, seeing the pass before it happened and just getting in the way there.
A little sloppy down the lane. Regains composure, and Richards has the ball. Richards makes the shot. Can't get it to go, but an aggressive move. Oh.
It's going to be Hayward basketball, actually.
That's an offensive foul on Richards. Looks like it was they got it for a charge. Very savvy for the defense there to sort of slide under her as she's in the air and try to get there before she's established.
Coming up on just 3 minutes here. Still a 5-point game.
Look at the physical take by Julian. Pure power there and pure will. Just using her size to get to the basket.
That is her finish. 15 foul. Julian on the line.
Yeah, Julian, she's out of Port St. Lucie, Florida. She played junior college, played NCAA, a lot of international teams, Egypt, Portugal, Spain, all of the above, and has quite a few accolades. First team newcomer of the year in college, tournament winners.
Quite the accomplishments for the strong guard, so that's definitely been felt today to help her team. Here comes Finau, trying to cut into this lead. Oh, looks like she got caught in the corner.
Again.
And you guys down on the break. Ooh. And it looks like that play's going to go the other way.
Yep.
So they got Julian for the charge. So again, both teams now picking up and being smart on when each player is driving to the paint and trying to sell that charge. Sterling back in the game for the Riptide here. She's got the ball at the top of the key. Probing into the paint, looking to feed her big. Now it's back at the top and down low. Footwork and
Nice
mastery.
finish there from Tonga.
Beautiful finish. Here's Julian. Again with the speed and size.
Just
can't
off there, but you really appreciate that speed that she has driving to the rim.
And here comes Richard. She said, I got speed and size too. But that's going to be deflected. It really is that quick first step for Julian that seems to be the deciding factor on whether her defender's got her or she's behind
Exactly,
her.
yep. And again, there Richards tried to do the same thing, just a little bit, just had too many on her.
Absolutely. Similar skill sets. Julian a little bit taller.
3-point game here with 2.5 minutes to go. So for these fans here, trying to get a break from the heat on this weekend, getting a really good game.
An exciting one indeed. This one has the potential to go down to the wire. Again, the Reign leads 62 to 59. A little under 2 minutes to go, so it's anybody's ball game. And looks like the Riptide are going to take out the ball under the basket here. So have another opportunity to cut into this lead. That's Richards taking the ball out here. Thompson in. Here's Richards off the wing. Sizing up the court, and she's going to take a midi. And that jumper doesn't fall.
Thomas grabs it really well right there. And Julian.
Wide open.
Nice pass right
Williams would have been an acrobatic finish for sure.
Got the foul there though, so Williams will shoot too.
Nonetheless, a win is a win. Charity stripe, can't go wrong with that.
Number 32, that is her. Williams.
The Reigns bench always very animated and very engaged with their team.
Yep.
Something that you gotta miss if you're a former athlete. Nothing better than your teammates hyping you up.
Absolutely.
Especially in a dogfight. Williams misses the first but makes the second free throw. So that'll put a little bit of padding for the Reigns lead. 64 now to 59 they lead. Here's Sterling with the ball coming off the screen. Quick crossover. Kicks it back out the top of the key. Richards is going to dump it down. Little back to the basket game.
Tonga trying to finish over Thomas.
Can she succeed?
Nice there.
And that's a tough basket that I think is a look the Riptide should be looking for the rest of these remaining minutes in this game.
Absolutely, and still a 5-point game in 2 minutes.
Like,
As
feed
my
your
parents like
bigs.
to say, is a long time in a basketball game.
Absolutely. That would be a good way to slow the clock down for the Riptide if they continue to feed McDonald, Perry, and Tonga. See if they can get back to the charity stripe. And guys, don't look now, but it is a 3-point game.
This is
How's
my
that?
favorite kind of game. I mean, having been in it, it's also the most stressful, but it's also the most fun. Julian's doing a really good job of just crossing up her defender. Takes
That's
it
3.
just off there, but
Oh, and a rebound. Williams with the
Williams.
fadeaway. Oof. Ooh. I think everyone holds their breath at the sight of a shot at this point, because that's the point that we're at in this game. It's a 3-point game, a little under a minute to
Voltea nada
go,
más,
fourth
con
period.
1:32 en el reloj, en el
and
cuarto,
The tensions are high.
la cuarta posición de este juego. Y vamos a ver aquí qué se llevan.
I think people will say, and I definitely agree with, like, as a person, if you were an athlete, in some way, this is probably the most stress you ever feel like. You could be waiting for a job offer, waiting for any. No, this is more stressful.
Man, give me the waiting for the job offer any day of the week.
Vamos a ver.
Riptide
Muy
on the
buena.
charity stripe again.
Y ahí estamos ahora solo abajo por 2.
Point game here.
Por vía de la
Ramirez
Riptide.
knocks the first free throw down.
Equipo rosado, de verdad
She's
que
been quiet,
hicieron
but
un
her
buen
presence
trabajo
at
en
the same
alcanzar
time,
todos
as far
esos
as
puntos
getting
que estaban
steals and
perdiendo
deflections,
ahorita.
has been quite consistent in this game.
No sé lo que le dijo el entrenador o la
Rims out the
entrenadora.
first one, but it's a putback, and it rims out again. But Tonga with the rebound. Kicks it to the top. Richards!
De 3.
Cash money! You betcha!
Uy, se fueron adelante
Big shot for
65
Richards,
a
and it gives her
64 y
team
los
the
Riptide
lead. Talk about
cogen
composure.
el,
This is where the
el
money's at,
adelanto
guys.
aquí.
Richards doing everything she needs to do right now.
San Juan dumps it back out, and the defensive intensity
Le
is
quedan
here. It is
9,
a
8
ride for the
segundos en el reloj de
Riptide.
tira.
They can smell the
San
intensity
Juan.
growing. Tough
Nice
shot.
bucket there.
Just as we're
Y
talking
están
about
ahora
composure,
ganando
San
por
Juan
un
said,
punto
"I
los
got another one for
Rain.
you."
Ahí hubo un foul.
This is really the times here when you see who's going to come out and really just make the clutch shots that their team needs. So here we're seeing Sydney Richards, Aaliyah San Juan really doing exactly what they need to do, recognizing that they need to step up here.
And that was a tough shot for San Juan. Richards has
Vamos a
got
ver una
inches on.
falta
She's
técnica.
taller. So again, using her speed.
Y
and
se
quick dribble
queda
to get
aquí
separation there.
la
Tough
bola
shot
a Rein.
by San Juan.
Se puso la cosita un poco fea ahora
Can
porque
San Juan provide
no
another
le
answer for the
convino
Reign?
eso a los
53 seconds
Riptide,
on the
a las
clock.
rosadas.
Fourth quarter.
Y debajo del
Bounce it
canasto
off.
y tira.
In and out.
Y tira y
Riptide
no entra, no conecta. Dentro y afuera, mi gente.
And here comes Sterling.
Dentro y afuera. Vamos a ver.
About a 1 point game here, 30 seconds. So
And Medeiros with the ball.
San Francisco's got to get something.
They
They've got
got
5
it.
seconds to go
26
here.
segundos en el
Richards.
reloj.
Wide open. Can
Y
she cash
dispara ahí
again?
la Mesia, la
score.
falló.
Williams going
Esa era muy importante esa. Y el reloj para en 18 segundos.
Looks like Williams here will get a chance to knock down some shots at the free throw line.
Yeah, as Richard picks up her 4th there.
And 18 seconds left on the clock. It'll be interesting to see what the Riptide do after these free throws. Misses the first. That's important for the Riptide.
That's really important. It keeps it in reach, yeah.
Bueno,
Keeps it a
vamos a
one
ver.
possession game.
Le queda un tiro.
Can Williams capitalize and at least make this second shot?
Hace un
put a little bit
cambio
more
ahora
pressure on
mismo.
the Riptide.
Con 18 segundos en el reloj.
If you're the Riptide, regardless of the miss or the make here, that first miss has to leave you feeling pretty confident about executing a blank game plan and then just getting a shot up. Makes the second. Rain up by 1, 67 to 65.
16.
Here we go.
Got to do
Sterling
something
dumps
Si
it
here.
down
conectan
low.
este tiro
Richards. And Tonga gets the finish.
y lo
right there.
conectan para
that's what
irse
The
adelante
coach
por un
has been
punto.
preaching this whole game. Let's use our bigs. Let's slow down just a little bit, keep our
Y
composure.
piden un
and then we
tiempo
can
ahora
execute.
mismo de pausa.
What an exciting match this game has been.
Really, really good. Look at the bench reaction there.
Tiempo muerto.
Knew that was going in.
And I have to
Y
say,
vamos a ver
reading
lo
the
que
face
sucede
expressions
aquí.
for the Reign, I don't know that they were expecting this surge
were
from the
not.
Riptide. It's a tied game, 8.4 seconds left. Anybody's
Quedan
ballgame.
8 segundos.
really
Cualquiera de
gonna
los
come down
equipos
to
puede
which
ganar
team is
en este
more
momento
composed.
porque la diferencia es un solo punto que hay. Y que esto comienza, mi gente.
Oh, gotta love basketball.
And I just saw someone
Y vamos
on the
a
other
ver
side,
aquí.
a kid realize that the score was 67 on
7
both sides,
segundos en
and
el
it was
reloj.
6-7. Williams.
No foul, que no cojan
Yeah,
Yeah,
foul.
it doesn't
Just
go.
not
Are we
fair.
getting
Buena.
overtime?
Ahora pueden quedarse ahora. ¡Oh! ¿Qué pasó aquí?
So it looks like Coach Diamond was saying
Se
I
van
was
a
asking for a
tiempo
timeout, but did the
extra.
ref see him?
Yeah, we'll see when.
Venga acá.
So off the missed putback here, San Juan.
got an open look there, just gonna put it up.
And again, the Riptide being very careful, they did not foul, which was pretty impressive.
Yep.
It looks like the referees
Eso
are
sí
talking
es
here on the
verdad.
sideline. I don't believe they awarded
I don't
Coach
think so. I
Diamond
think
that
it's gonna go to overtime.
timeout.
This is exciting. First game of the season.
I was like, dang, in overtime and already week 1 of play. Both teams came ready to go, ready to compete. And the Riptide have done an exceptional job of responding to the adversity. So it'll be a test to see now if the rain can show some composure. Blowing
Y le
sort of the
pusieron
lead
ahí
that
5
they
minutos,
had
como ustedes vieron.
gained during-
Tres minutos, 3 minutos. Y los referees están hablando ahí, no sé qué es lo que está pasando, pero 3 minutos de overtime. También lo que está sucediendo es, mi gente, que comienza otro juego. En 7 minutos comienza otro juego y parece que este juego va a empujar otro juego para después, para más tarde. Un par de minutos más tarde, creo.
Aquí no hay barreras. Este es un canal para todos. Para la familia. Juan Sabelo todo en la casa, orgulloso de representar el poder femenino. Súbele al dembow y que se sienta el poder de la baloncesto femenino de primera línea. Prende la cámara, inicia el directo, que hoy el ambiente está más que perfecto. El balón naranja vuela, la red va a sonar y yo con mi micro la pongo a gozar. Miren la velocidad, miren la altura, el baloncesto femenino es pura sabrosura. De dónde venimos y a dónde vamos, mira lo lejos que juntos llegamos. Yo amo a mi gente, yo amo el streaming, gozando cada triple desde el primer inning. Mujer, levántate y ponte de pie, apoya a tu reina, demuestra tu fe.
Buena. De abajo el canato.
Ay, mi madre que crossover le acaba de dar, la defensa contraria se fue a caminar. Hizo un pase sin ver, directo a la esquina y metió un triple que hasta a mí me fascina. Yo sigo narrando con clase y estilo, gritando en el micro, perdiendo el sigilo. La abuela en el chat está tirando fueguito.
Y vamos a ver, los Riptide tienen 2 puntos arriba y tienen control de la bola por un foul. Buena. Están arriba por 3 ahora con 70, 67. Y de afuera, estamos afuera en la línea de 3, vamos a ver, y entran adentro. 2 puntos ahí, 69 a 70. Están perdiendo por un punto. Oh, pero le dieron 3 puntos. Yo pensaba que estaba adentro. Pensé que estaba adentro. Que estaban adentro de los 2 puntos. De la zona de 2 puntos. ¡Buena! Buena. Por la número 5 ahí. Y vamos a ver aquí. Un pase que se vio como que era para el canasto, que la bola iba y era un pase. Tenemos 1 minuto con 51 segundos en el reloj. oh, pero ven acá. La número 10 recupera la bola y entonces trató de hacer un engañe de que iba a pasar la bola y entonces tiró la bola mientras que estaba siendo guardiada por dos más. No creo que estuvo bien ese intento. Eso fue un intento a lo loco. Y la recupera la número 2. Y aquí vamos. Y estamos afuera de nuevo. Y estamos todavía con control de la bola. Buen pase. Pero están jugando una defensa súper fuerte ahora mismo, Rain, que son las demorado. Tremenda defensa. Se pusieron de dos a dos cuidando a la que estaban buscando pasarle. Un foul. Un foul de dos tiros. Entra la primera, tuvo éxito. Vamos a ver si la segunda también tiene éxito. $43 segundos en el reloj. Empate. Entraron los dos tiros libres para empatar esto. 42-42 con 43 segundos en el reloj. $22 segundos. Y trata de entrar, vamos a ver. Buena. Tienen que tratar de no dejar que el otro equipo ahora ponga una de 3. Tienen que guardiar. Y quedan 6 segundos. 5, 4, 2, 3, 2. Casi. Vamos a ver, estamos esperando a ver si hubo un foul. ¿Qué? Hubo una llamada ahí. Le van a dar 2 tiros. No sé si van a devolverle algún tiempo al reloj. Vamos a ver, sí. Le devolvieron 0.3 segundos al reloj. Si entran en los 2 tiros, empata el juego de nuevo y se van otra vez a overtime. Todo depende de este tiro, mi gente. Anda.
Bienvenidos a la transmisión global. Hoy la cancha se respeta. El juego es de nivel mundial. Un saludo a todas las guerreras que dominan el balón. Hoy jugamos con el alma. Hoy jugamos con el corazón. Aquí no hay barreras. Este es un canal para todos. Para la familia. Juan Sabelo todo en la casa, orgulloso de representar el poder femenino. Súbele al dembow y que se sienta el poder de la baloncesto femenino de primera línea. Prende la cámara, inicia el directo, que hoy el ambiente está más que perfecto.
So va a ser, ya ustedes saben, el próximo juego que viene atrás va a ser más tarde todavía. Porque ya estaba supuesto haber comenzado. Necesitan tiempo de alistarse, de calentar y todas esas cosas. Vamos a ver a qué hora va a comenzar. Ay. Wow, 10 minutos en el reloj ahora.
Bienvenidos a la transmisión global. Hoy la cancha se respeta, el juego es de nivel mundial. Un saludo a todas las guerreras que dominan el balón.
So, ahora mismo hubo lo que se llama una pista trasera, ¿ok? O cancha defensiva.
Juan Sabelo todo en la casa, orgulloso de representar el poder femenino. Súbele al dembow y que se sienta el poder de la baloncesto femenino de primera línea. Dale.
Porque eso fue un foul de bloqueo. Ella bloqueó, se metió viendo que venía a una alta velocidad. Yo creo que se termina el juego. So, era muerte al instante, mi gente. Y hacer muerte al instante, quien entrara al próximo punto ganaba. Había 10 minutos en el reloj, pero no era que iban a jugar por 10 minutos. So, entonces ya ahí acabaron San Francisco. Los Riptide ganaron la rosada. Y eso le trae un fin a este juego en el juego de hoy. Y oigan que estaban perdiendo los Riptide. Recuérdense que estaban perdiendo yo creo como por 14 o 16 puntos. Y después se comenzaron a acercar. Cogieron el control, se fueron adelante. Y estuvieron batallando para atrás y para adelante esos dos equipos hasta el final. Con eso dicho, mi gente, ya ustedes saben. Regreso ahora con el próximo partido.
Aquí nadie es mudo. ¿Quién es el que sabe? Juan Sabelo todo. ¿Quién es el que sabe? Juan Sabelo todo. ¿Quién es el que sabe? Juan Sabelo todo. Apoyando a las damas, haciéndolo a mi modo.